Hi, boys and girls. Happy Monday and happy Easter. I hope you boys and girls are enjoying your Easter vacation or your spring break. It's me, Miss Messy, and I'm here at Get Messy and Elle today, and I can't wait to make slime with you. Slime is my absolute favorite Get Messy activity. And I know that mommies and daddies might not really like slime too much, but I promise you, after you make our slime recipe, you will think it is the best slime recipe that you have ever had. It's really great. And guys, I'm kind of missing Maggie the Moose today. Maggie's gone on Easter vacation with her mom and dad. Yeah, they're hiking up the trail. They left from Neil's Pond and they're hiking up the train track and they're going all the way to Holyrood. How about you guys? Look out the window and see if you can see Maggie and her mom and dad. They might be walking the trail there somewhere. Yeah, they're going to go visit Maggie's grandma and grandpa Moose that live up in Holyrood. So, I'm really sad this week that I don't have Maggie with me. I miss her. You know, she came to Get Messy one day. I just seen her outside and I said, Maggie, come see me. And me and her became best friends. So when she told me she was going on a trip with her mommy and daddy for Easter, I was sad. But I hope she has lots of fun and gets to visit her grandma and grandpa Moose and that they get to have all kinds of branches and sticks in the woods and maybe she'll sneak a boil up somewhere. So, boys and girls, today you should have in your bag of goodies from Get Messy, you'll have 5 goodie bags, or 4 actually, because one that we're going to make on Wednesday when we do Play-Doh, you guys will gather the materials from your homes. So in your big white Get Messy bag, you're going to have little individual bags packed in there. So there'll be 4 individual bags, okay? One is going to be making slime today. So you should have one that has like a white styrofoam container inside and like a plastic egg that you get to put your slime in when it's all done to keep your slime nice and safe. There'll be a canvas in there and some paints and brushes for tomorrow when we do our canvas painting. Wednesday, we're going to make Play-Doh, so you boys and girls are going to gather some materials that you need for that. So on Wednesday, you just need some flour, salt, lemon juice, water, and some help to make it with a mommy and daddy because it requires some hot water, okay? And then on Thursday, we're going to make sock bunnies. So you should have a bag with some rice and socks and elastic bands inside. And then on Friday, we're going to paint a plaster pet together. So you'll have a little plaster pet bunny in one of your bags. Okay, so the paint and the brushes that you have in a separate bag is going to be used for your canvas tomorrow. And you're also going to wash your brushes right nice and neat and tidy and put them back in that bag and save them so that when we paint our plaster pet on Friday, you can reuse your brushes and you can reuse your paint that's left over from your canvas painting. Okay, so we're going to use that paint 2 times. So we're going to use it tomorrow when we do our canvas painting, and we're going to use it again on Friday when we paint our plaster pet bunnies. And if you boys and girls have any paint at home, because lots of boys and girls have art supplies at home, if you have any paint at home that you would like to use while we do any of those paintings or any other brushes that you might have, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay? So before I start, Miss Messy has a book that she'd like to read to you, and I love SpongeBob because he's so silly. He comes on TV, SpongeBob and Patrick, and in this booklet, they're talking about Easter, and it's called Show Me the Bunny. And SpongeBob looks like he's dressed up as a bunny rabbit, and I see Patrick running behind, picking up all kinds of colored eggs. So I hope you boys and girls are not too stuffed from all the chocolate you've been eating. Did you have chocolate for breakfast this morning? I know. Miss Messy had some chocolate for breakfast this morning, too. Shh. Don't tell anyone. It was so yummy. All right. Show me the bunny. Knock, knock. Who's there? Asked Patrick. It's me, SpongeBob. Guess what? The Easter bunny is coming tomorrow. We know how exciting that was, hey? When we were waiting for the Easter bunny to come. I bet you boys and girls couldn't even sleep. Patrick jumped up and down. Oh boy, the Easter bunny? Is he going to come down the chimney and bring me presents? I think he has him mixed up, do you? SpongeBob shook his head no. No, Patrick, that's Santa Claus, you silly goose. The Easter bunny hides eggs and we find find them. Patrick ran to his refrigerator and grabbed a carton of eggs. I found the Easter eggs, he shouted. Easter is tomorrow, said SpongeBob. Besides, Easter eggs are painted pretty colors, like Miss Messie's hair. That night, Patrick hung a stocking above his fireplace and he went to bed early. SpongeBob was so excited for Easter that he counted eggs until he fell asleep. I still think Patrick is a little bit mixed up. Do you think? Early the next morning, the Easter Bunny arrived and began hiding eggs. He was about to put the first one under Patrick's rock when the noise stirred Patrick out of his sleep. Ah! Screamed Patrick. Go away, you big, cute, fluffy monster! The Easter Bunny was so scared that he swam away without leaving any eggs. Patrick returned to bed, proud of himself for scaring away the monster. Woo! SpongeBob's alarm clock woke him up, and I have to go get Patrick. It's time for egg hunting. Patrick proudly told SpongeBob how he saved the bottom from being attacked by a giant monster. And SpongeBob looks very surprised. When Patrick described the monster, SpongeBob said, "Oh no, you scared away the Easter Bunny." And Patrick began to cry. I ruined Easter. SpongeBob asked Gary what to do. Meow, replied Gary. You are right. I will color eggs and hide them, so Patrick's Easter will not be ruined, said SpongeBob. What a good friend I am. That was good thinking. That was quick thinking. Patrick will never know it's me. In this Easter Bunny costume, SpongeBob said with a giggle. Then he darted around, hiding eggs everywhere. I will put one here, and here, and here, and here, said SpongeBob. He's having so much fun hiding eggs, isn't he? Squidward stuck his head out of the window and said, SpongeBob, what are you doing? I am the Easter Bunny, SpongeBob replied. Squidward rolled his eyes. Right, yeah, and I'm Little Red Riding Hood. You are? asked SpongeBob, amazed. No, shouted Squidward. Just be quiet. I'm trying to sleep. Whew. He's a grouchy McGrouser then, isn't he? Squidward. When SpongeBob was done, he knocked on Patrick's rock. Patrick looked outside and cried, Merry Christmas, Easter Bunny! You mean Happy Easter, Patrick? said SpongeBob, correcting him. Okay then, Happy Easter, Patrick, repeated Patrick. Never mind, said SpongeBob. It's time to get your best friend and go on an egg hunt. I think Patrick is a little bit of a silly goose. SpongeBob ran home and took off his costume. Suddenly, Patrick burst in. SpongeBob, the Easter Bunny came. I'm going to win the egg hunt, and I can just feel it. It's not a contest, Patrick, said SpongeBob. We just find the eggs and we eat them. Patrick ran out the door. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. My goodness, silly. SpongeBob and Patrick began hunting for eggs. Soon, SpongeBob's basket was full. But Patrick could not even find the eggs that were right in front of him. And SpongeBob was holding a sign and saying, look, hello, eggs right here. SpongeBob secretly put some of his eggs into Patrick's basket. Look, I found some eggs in my basket, cried Patrick happily. Now we both have eggs, said SpongeBob. Boy, all this work has sure made me hungry, said Patrick. He then ate all the eggs in his basket. As soon as they were gone, he began to cry. All my eggs are gone. I lost the contest. This is the worst Easter ever. Little dramatic, don't you think? Oh my, Patrick, what a goose. SpongeBob, he felt sorry for Patrick, so he said, you can have some of my eggs. And Patrick smiled. Really? Sure, said SpongeBob. So Patrick took all of them and ran home shouting, I have the most eggs, I win. SpongeBob went home and cried. Gary, I gave all of our eggs away. That means no egg sandwiches, no egg pancakes, and no egg creams. Meow, said Gary sadly. then Patrick knocked on the door. Go away, cried SpongeBob. I'm not in the mood for company right now, Patrick. You took all of my Easter eggs. But, SpongeBob, I brought them back, said Patrick. Thanks for giving them to me, but I do not need them anymore. Why not? SpongeBob asked. Because I found the biggest Easter egg ever, said Patrick. SpongeBob looked up at the huge egg. Isn't it beautiful? Cried Patrick. I do not think that that's an Easter egg, said SpongeBob. Suddenly, the egg began to crack. And out came a giant fish. It began to chase them. Run for your life, yelled SpongeBob. Merry Christmas, Easter fishy, said Patrick as they ran off into the sunset. Oh my goodness, Patrick makes me laugh. What a goose. Okay, so boys and girls, in your Monday kit for slime, open it up. Inside, you'll have some kind of bowl or container. You'll have glue. You'll have a stick, and you'll have little tiny containers. And in those little tiny containers, one of them will have some glitter and some styrofoam balls. And you'll have some paint that you can use out of your Easter container if you want to put paint in it. Not everybody wants paint. So if you want paint, you can put some paint in it from one of your Easter paints for your canvas, okay? And inside with the glitter and the styrofoam balls, there's some baking soda in there, okay? And then the other one that doesn't have a label on, it looks like clear liquid water. That one is the special activator ingredient, okay? So, Miss Messy forgot to get the baking soda. Un moment. Oh my goodness. Silly Miss Messy, I forgot the most important ingredient, boys and girls. If you don't put in the baking soda, your slime will not work. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. All right, so center all your ingredients in front of you. I find that that's the best way when you're making slime, is to set it all out in front of you and ready to go. Because then you can just dump all of the things in. Okay, so step one, take the lid off of your glue container. And you are going to use your popsicle stick that you were given and your bowl that's inside your bag. And you're going to pour your glue into the bowl. Just like Miss Messy is doing. Then you can use your stick to help dig away all of the extra glue that's still stuck to the inside of the container and get out as much of that glue as you can. Okay, you don't need to get every speckle of it out, but get out as much as you can, okay? Now, when you've done that, now you have to put some water in this container, fill it to the top, and then pour that in. You want to have the same amount of water as glue, okay? So I'm going to pour in there. Water, okay. Now I'm going to dump that into my bowl. Now you can put the lid back on this now because you don't need this anymore now. So you can just put the lid on so it doesn't get sticky. Snap it on and just kind of put it to the side. Now using your popsicle stick, boys and girls, mix. And don't mix it like flat out so it all spills all out over the bowl onto the table everywhere. Just take your time and mix it. And when you get it really mixed well, it kind of looks like milk. But we're not going to drink it, okay? Don't drink it. Even though it kind of looks like milk, we're not going to ingest it. We're just going to stir until it's all mixed in one solid milky mixture. Oh, Miss Messy's is almost ready. Okay, now let's go to the little containers that are in our bags. So the first one has your styrofoam balls, some glitter, and your baking soda inside. Okay, and yours is already all mixed up in a little container, just so it's easier for you. So take off the lid of that little container with all that stuff mixed in there, and go ahead and dump it into your bowl. So Miss Messy has to do that all separately because I don't have the same kit as you boys and girls have at home. Okay, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. I think I went a little bit overboard on the glitter. But I mean, really, can you have too much glitter, guys? Glitter, glitter, glitter. And then I'm gonna shake some of these guys in. All right, excellent. You guys got that part done? Awesome opossum. All right, so then, whoa, mix that up, guys. Mine kind of looks like Christmas slime. I have some red and green and gold. And my styrofoam balls are floating on the top. Wow. That looks super neat. But it's not slime yet, is it? No, not yet. So please don't try to pick it up because it's not ready. All right, mix, 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 mix. Okay, I want it all to be mixed in. And boys and girls, the trick with slime is that a lot of times when we make slime, the boys and girls want to put like extra things in after. Like they want to put paint in after it's already made. And they want to put glitter and things like that, but you can't do that, okay? You have to put that stuff in before you add the magic activator solution, okay? So all those things have to go in first. So I'm going to make my slime teal today because I love teal. As you can see, my teal here. Miss Messy loves teal. I love pink, purple, and teal. That's why I wear pink, purple, and teal here. Come on, teal paint. Out you go. So if you want to color your slime, open up one of the containers from your painting materials and just get mommy or daddy or nan or pop or any adult who's helping you. Just pour in a little tiny drop. You don't need very much, okay? Just a little tiny blip inside. And now you're going to mix that paint in until it's all mixed together. All right. Oh, I love teal. It's so pretty. Now, Miss Messy spilled some water here earlier, so I'm just going to wipe that up, just so when I take my slime out of my bowl, I don't add any unnecessary water to it. Okay, so guys, now comes the magic part. So the trick to this part is, once you have all your materials mixed together, you guys will have a little clear 1 ounce cup with a lid on it that has clear solution in it. That's your magic activator solution, okay? So I have the very right amount of activator put inside that for you. So I'm just getting mine ready here now. And you have to have the perfect amount, okay, for that to work. And you guys all have the perfect amount. All right. So when you're ready to dump that in, the trick is I want you to pour it in and you need to keep stirring. So keep your popsicle stick on the bottom of your bowl and stir, 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 stir. And the trick to getting the activator to activate is to stir quickly. Okay, so you're going to go and stir as fast as you can, keeping all your materials inside the bowl, keeping your stick on the bottom and stir, 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 stir. And as you're stirring, it's going to thicken right up. You're instantly going to feel it as soon as you pour that stuff in. And then as it starts to pull away from the sides of the bowl where it's sticking on the top of your stick, then you can plop it out onto the surface that you're working at. So let me show you. Dump and stir, 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 stir. And you can instantly feel it's working. Okay? As you're stirring, oh, it's getting harder and harder and harder to stir. And that means that the activator is activating. Oh my goodness, it gets harder to stir, boys and girls. I have to pick up the bowl. Oh, Miss Messy's finding it really hard to stir it now. And you might need some strong muscles from your mom or dad. Oh, it's even breaking on my bowl. Okay. It's starting to pull away from the sides of the bowl, which means that it's starting to stick to the top of my stick. And I can scrape it away from the sides of the bowl. So when that happens, boys and girls, what you can do is you can find a flat surface. And this will not hurt your mommy's table or anything like that. So I'm going to just put it on my flat surface right here. I'm going to dump it right out of my bowl. Like this. Oh, it's very festive and Eastery, isn't it? Okay, so now I know you're excited to touch it. I get it, but you have to wait. This is the hard part. Once you dump it out onto your flat surface, boys and girls, I just want you to wait 30 or 40 seconds for it to just kind of settle and let all the extra activator stuff kind of evaporate. Okay, so we're going to count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, if you start kind of picking at the edges and it's kind of folding over itself, it's kind of ready for you to pick up. And the trick with slime is that the more you play with it, the better and easier it is to hold on to. So the very first time you pick it up, it's going to be slimy and sticky. But as you play with it more and more, it will thicken up a bit. Okay, so I'm going to roll up my sleeves, boys and girls, because I don't want it to get stuck to my clothing. And now I'm going to pick it up. So I always like to just kind of pick it up and let it drop a few times. And then when I get it in my hands, I stretch it back and forth between my hands like this. Okay, and you keep stretching it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it'll get really cool so you can use it perfectly. And like I said, the more you use it and the more you play with it, the better it gets. Okay? So boys and girls, thank you so much for watching me today. I hope you have lots of fun with your slimy slime. And I look forward to meeting you back here again tomorrow because we are going to make a Easter bunny canvas tomorrow. So have fun sliming it up and I'll see you tomorrow. Doodles!